dairy industry. By allowing print ads to be incorporated into our Year 1 media blitz, it will allow us to save money in later years by being able to taper off on ads and switch our focus to more direct marketing.
During the post-launch, our promotional strategy will shift toward printed material and digital media, such as e-newsletters. This will ensure a better use of our marketing dollars while sustaining a strong brand presence.
During this phase, Stowtech will launch the Perfecting Prevention program, a hands-on educational course on how to prevent not only mastitis caused by strep, but how to prevent mastitis as a whole. Sales team members will be busy making contact with production managers to set up a time to increase their labor force's education with the most up-to-date prevention programs. By providing a hands-on approach for our producers, our aim is not only to increase customer satisfaction, but to increase profitability, one cow at a time.
We at Stowtech value a sustainable future in agriculture. In order to achieve this, we will partner with Ag in the Classroom. Ag in the Classroom educates children on the importance of agriculture and where their food comes from. This will create a positive image by supporting education and the future generation of milk drinkers.
In Year 1, we will sell 850,000 doses, which will generate a gross sales amount of $1.58 million. Our revenue is calculated, allowing the discounted 50-dose bottles to account for 70% of our annual sales, with the 10-dose bottles making up the remaining 30%. The number of doses sold was determined by assuming that a dairy would need 200 head or more in order to take advantage of the 50-dose bottles. So we calculated the market percentage of these dairies and then adjusted them to be conservative. In Year 3, we will vaccinate 930,000 animals, which is 10% of the market. With the cost of goods sold at 89 cents per dose, our Year 3 gross profit will be $1.8 million. In Year 1, we will spend $815,000 in order to ensure a successful product launch and set up the attainability of a third-year return on marketing of 70%. Our promotional expenses include sales team additions, website updates, farm tours, trade shows, and magazine ads. The sales team increase alone in Year 1 will cost $280,000 in salary, benefits, and Strep-A-Guard training. Farm tour expenses will include travel, food, facilities rental, and public relation costs associated with customer appreciation. Magazine ads are the largest chunk of our promotional expenses at a Year 1 cost of $340,000. The breakdown of the cost per dose shows that these ads are affordable, and with the volume of readers these magazines reach, the marginal return on marketing will be worth the associated cost. Other expenses associated with Strep-A-Guard are facilities improvements and research and development costs, which total $1.75 million. This cost will be spread over a 12-year period at an annual cost of $146,000. General overhead costs have also been factored in at a Year 1 cost of $164,000, and by Year 3, this will raise to $360,000 due to increased market share. With all the expenses associated, the Strep-A-Guard product line will lose $300,000 in Year 1. By Year 3, our net profit will reach $533,000 with a profit margin of 15%.
Stowtech uses the Plan, Do, Check, Act system to monitor and measure our progress in terms of brand awareness, sales projection, and profitability. By creating a plan, executing that plan, checking our headway, and then taking action accordingly. For sales projections, we have set benchmarks for Years 1 and 2. Our weekly sales goals will be used to check for deviations. Sales 15% or above expectations risk product stock out. In this event, promotions will be scaled back temporarily as we consider increasing production capacity. Sales 10% below expectations will require reevaluation of our current sales tactics. Brand awareness will be monitored to gauge the success of our product launch. Our sales team will work with retailers and local extension agents to gauge, while also using online analytics to track website traffic and search engine activity. In order to reach our Year 3 sales goal of $400,000 net profit, we will monitor monthly and quarterly financial statements to ensure that net profit doesn't go below our 10% expectations. At this level, costs will be analyzed to identify any inefficiencies and areas where savings can be realized.
Strep-A-Guard is practical, With easy administration, farmers will not incur any downtime as this vaccine is given to their dry, non-lactating females. Streptogard is profitable. It not only saves producers and potential treatment costs, it also provides maximum protection with fewer shots when compared to other prevention methods, saving time and labor costs as well. Streptogard is proven. With an 84% efficacy rate, farmers can rest easy knowing that their prize investment is safe from a potential bacterium that causes more than 30% of all mastitis cases. We are eager to launch Streptogard, the practical, profitable, and proven option for mastitis prevention. We thank you for your time, and we will now entertain any questions that you may have.
Nice job. I'm looking at your influencers. Obviously, you listed veterinarians on the top, which is important. I'm curious, what role do you think nutritionists play in mastitis prevention?
Dairy is usually one of the biggest things that they have to worry about is animal nutrition because that plays a huge role in the overall health of all of their dairy or females. So if we can reach out to those animal nutritionists and get them on board to use this also as a mastitis prevention option, we believe they'll be a huge influencer for us.
Pretty bold coming out and saying we're gonna lose money the first year. We're gonna make it up later on. Tell me again why you feel we're gonna see a loss that first year for this, and this is in the pre-launch phase, right? Okay.
The reason we'll be losing around $300,000 in year one is due to the product launch. We've got a lot of money invested in our promotions, magazine ads, farm tours, things like that. And we feel that's a very justifiable cost, and that's setting us up for where we need to be in year 3.
And just to kind of add to that, we are, like we said, a pre-existing company, so we are confident that our other product lines will carry us through that first year.
What consideration has been given to partnering with another company that has the E. coli or staph vaccines so that we could provide maybe 3 vials but one solution for all mastitis problems, and then we wouldn't have to deal with it, right? So what consideration has been given to that?
We actually have a product called ColiPro, which is an E. coli vaccine. In our first year, we decided that we want to focus on Streptogard, but there has been consideration given to maybe combining those or offering those in a bundle maybe later on as well.
Okay.
In your breakdown of the dairy herds, you said that herds 2,000 cows and over are considered innovators. What led you to that decision, and what led you to that decision?
We looked at a technology adoption rate curve, and there's percentages for each of those innovators, laggards, and early majority. And so we presented those out for each herd size.
Compared to the competition, you're only having to do one booster dose that second year. Can you give us a little bit more, everybody else's too, a little more clarification as to why just the one booster every year after the initial 2 doses?
Well, fortunately for our product, we have found through our product trials that the 1 dose annually boosting actually provides enough immunity for the cow to be safe throughout the year. That's just what they found in our product trials, so we're very fortunate.
Are there other vaccines given during the dry period?
Yes, ma'am, there are.
Okay, so we're not adding additional steps of labor or anything like that, so,
No, ma'am.
okay.
This is, just to add to that, the reason why we suggest giving during the dry period is that way we don't have to worry about withdrawal times in the milk. So there are several.
But they're going to be running them through for
Yes, ma'am.
another reason,
Yes,
not
ma'am.
just for our product.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great.
You said you have 93 products in your SKU. How are we going to focus on this one new product and not let it get lost in all of the others that are on the market?
With our sales team, we've been able to take our sales team, and those are for our 50 sales team members are for the food and animal products only. So the 50 sales team members will be able to manage their time to effectively be able to market to the other products with their pre-existing relationships with the producers, and then they'll also be able to fit time in with for StreptoGuard. Hopefully their increases in salary and things will give them that incentive.
You're doing some, the Hispanic segments growing in the industry without a doubt. So what are some of the things that you're doing besides, I know you had the on-farm tour, bilingual, what else to reach the Hispanic employees or the Hispanic managers?
Not only do we have the bilingual farm tours, which those will be very helpful, also our packaging, it offers bilingual option. So this is something that we feel is really important because the milkers and the workers are going to be the ones that actually administer this product. So if we can make it a little easier and more convenient for them, it's just one step better for us.
How many buying decisions do you think are made by Hispanic workers?
I think the majority of Hispanic workers are ones actually doing the labor on the farm. However, they do have bilingual workers who work with the laborers and with the manager or owner of the farm. Therefore, they might not have a large buying decision making, but they do persuade the owner in what they see on the farm, and they're there more of the time, so therefore their opinion does matter.
Okay, I'll keep asking. In the PR section, I noticed that you only had ag in the classroom as a PR element. Are there other, or did I miss other opportunities within PR?
For this particular product, we're not focusing on any other PR. We felt that ag in the classroom was really where we needed to start out because we do believe in a sustainable future, and without children, we're not going to get there. Ag in the classroom reaches out over millions of kids in every state around the United States, and just in Florida alone, it reaches out to more than 500 children. So we felt that that was best in our decision for PR.
And in order to, and to add to what Stacy said, excuse me, we have factored public relations costs into our farm tour expenses, and these costs are for if we have a customer that we think is going to be a potential sale, we're going to take them out to dinner, take them to a show, whatever it takes to get them over the edge to really want this product, because we're competing with several great companies that are going to be doing the same. So we have a lot of the public relations budget in our farm tour expenses for that reason.
That's time.
Thank you so much.